Hello, welcome to a very special game of Hearts of Iron 4. This is a collaborative, I wouldn't necessarily say series, but a collaborative few videos with Taureor, which we're kind of organising, and it's basically a scenario-based game. Yeah, that's right, I'm going to be making a very challenging scenario for him, and he's going to be making one for me. Now, this collaboration could take maybe a month or so to actually do, but this will be the first video of our collaboration, hopefully. Of course, we are a bit busy with things like ParadoxCon and all the recent announcements coming out of that at the moment, and it is just a busy time of year for everyone, really. But other than that, we should be hammering on with this collaboration over the next few months. So, what will I be doing in today's video? Well, I will be, of course, trying to direct as many of you as possible over to watch a few of Taureor's video, whilst also setting up a scenario for Taureor. But what scenario are we going for today? Well, it's going to be something very special, so sit back, relax and watch as I hopefully cripple and challenge Taureor. Now, before I go, I just realised my options are a bit, yeah, the effects. Let's turn up that effect volume. I like hearing that click. You just don't hear it otherwise, which is a real shame. Let's give it a try. Right, so for today, we need someone special. We need someone new. Basically, we need someone for Taureor to play as, and for my scenario, someone for Taureor to play against. Now, it is going to be a bit of an interesting scenario because I basically need a country that doesn't really have the ability to build civilian factories. And, you know what, I feel like communist would be good. So I might go for qing and have them face off against Germany. Yeah, you know what, this actually sounds like a brilliant idea. Now, for this scenario to work, I need to set it up first, of course, and to do so, I'll be starting as the German Reich, going on to custom settings and making the German Reich, let's actually not make it too crazy. I'll give it just one kind of tick of advancement. That should be fine for them. So yeah, we'll start as Germany. This is just for the kind of setup, don't worry. And of course, we will just basically start by immediately annexing the entire world. And don't worry, it will all make sense soon enough. Also, I've got my cup of tea here with me, ladies and gents, today. It's your standard Tetley, no sugar though. Yeah, I know. PDXCon is really, I don't know, it's adding all the energy I need in my life at the moment, so there's no need for adding sugar to my drinks. You know what, let's get close to the microphone. Let's really get this sip. You see, this is the quality content you subscribed for. When you subscribed to the Spiffing Brit, you knew you were getting 400 cups of tea sips a day. That's what you really want. Anyway, let us begin. First command. Boom! And away we go. It's going to take a little while to choke through that command, but don't worry, we'll get there soon. Also, huge thanks to everyone who's been liking the recent videos, the kind of One Country versus the World series that I've been doing. Those videos are doing brilliantly. One of them actually hit, I think it was 20th on the trending page in Argentina or something, and the latest Veilfisk video hit 30th on trending in Sweden. So honestly, you guys, we really are actually kind of going places. It's very exciting. It's a great time to be part of the channel at the moment, because who knows where the future will take us. I mean, we've got people in the channel who've been around since 10k, and if you're recently just joining us now, you're going to be joining us before we hit 50k. You are going to be part of the founding members of this channel, and I just want you to know that it's great to have all of you here. And of course, there's a lot of us now, a bloody lot of us, so make sure to go over and check out Taureor, because he's making some very special videos. My personal favourites of his would be his Tanutuva video, in which he somehow manages to defeat the Soviet Union as Tanutuva. Yeah, it's well worth a watch, seriously, give it a go. He certainly knows how to exploit the game's features. Anyway, so now that we have our world created, you might notice that I have this state transfer tool enabled. Oh, that's very exciting. What does state transfer do? A very good question. It allows us to transfer states. Also, whilst we're here, proclaim Greater German Reich. Don't mind if I do, this seems like a brilliant scenario for Taureor. Anyway, what is our next command? Well, it is this one here, Focus Auto Complete. A very special command that basically allows us to do our national focuses immediately upon clicking. Now, why are we doing this? Well, it's a good question. The reason why is because we need as well. We need to get rid of civilian factories, basically. The scenario I'm wanting to set up today is one in which Taureor is a country surrounded by the Greater German Reich, who he will be at war with or needs to go to war with. However, an issue arises in the fact that neither side has any civilian factories. That's right, I am only allowing military factories. Without civilian factories, they won't be able to make more civilian factories. And as no one has civilian factories in the game, you can't trade for civilian factories. So I'm just going down this focus tree, making sure we have all the civilian factories sorted. And now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be turning on instant construction and going into my construction menu and switching everything to become a military factory. Where's our little conversion? Here we go, military factory, or military factories. There we go. Now it's going to take a while, ladies and gents, so I'm just going to quickly speed this up for you. Right, okay, I think that is actually done. I think I've actually magically managed to turn all of the civilian factories into military factories. Only time will tell. I'm going to have to tick it by one day. Actually, no, I want to save it quickly because I don't know if the game will crash. Okay, there we go. We've just ticked over. There we go. Look at that. We've only got 7 factories for consumer goods, 2 factories and 1. So German Reich now has 1 civilian goods factory. Who knows where it is? I certainly don't. But there we go. They've only got 1 civilian goods factory, so they are unable to do anything from this point on. I think they might need 1 just as a base. Actually, is it the one in Berlin I have? No, I converted that. So there is actually 1 concealed civilian factory somewhere. Oh god, where could it be? Right, I'm going to have a quick search for it. Hang on a second, it's Australia, isn't it? It's New Zealand? No, it's not New Zealand. Well, there we go, bugger it. They can have 1 civilian factory, but our job is done, basically. The Greater German Reich has been created. They have 1,082 military factories. That's not bad at all, but anyway, it's time to manage occupied territories and release something special. This sounds like a great idea. Let us release Qing China. Perfect. So this is who Taureor are going to be playing as, Qing China versus the Greater German Reich. Who knows how it's going to go? Greater German Reich apparently has a very bad opinion of Qing China. Of course you would. They're evil. And we should probably actually, I don't know, let's start by fabricating a claim or something like that. Justify war goal. Yeah, go for that, German Reich. Oh, you need some political power. That's cool, I've got that. Have some political power. Conquer, let's fabricate on all of it. Perfect. Have all the claims you like. Anyway, it's now time to do some state transfer. So there we go, that looks about right. I think I've sorted out these borders almost perfectly, yeah. So how many military factories does the German Reich actually have now? They now have 997 military factories, which is not bad at all, but how about Qing? Anyway, we need to get rid of these extra civilian factories that Qing has, because they have got, yeah, here we go, they've got a few extra civilian factories here which came with their release. So I'll just quickly convert them to military factories so that we can't have our friend cheating here, because you know that would be unfair. And then we're going to fill the rest of his country with good old-fashioned military factories. He is going to have a bloody lot of them. But of course, no civilian factories. Can't have him cheating, can we? So there we go. More. Perfect. Good old, lovely military factories. And of course, let's up the infrastructure just a little bit so that he can have some more resources, because I don't want him feeling stuck for resources, because he is going to be in a bit of a situation where he can't really get his own resources. So I'm more than happy to improve the situation a little bit for him. And there we go. Let's just max out the infrastructure over here. Perfect. That looks great to me. I think we've created a lovely world here almost. Yes, he's now up to 112 military factories. You know what? I think that he can do it with that many military factories, no problem at all. But I suppose we could improve the construction just a little bit more. So more military factories just down here. And are there any good resources? Yes, he'll probably want some of these. So let's max out the infrastructure down here as well. And because it's very long range, I'm going to max out a naval base over here, just so we can get some supply over. That should be perfect for him. Okay, well, they're down to 2 civilian factories. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything with that because of the amount of consumer goods he needs to build. So I feel we should be fine. He shouldn't be able to cheat with this. Taureor should be able to complete the challenge. I think it is possible, hopefully. This is Qing China we're talking about. They have got low legitimacy. Shit, can I fix this for him? I feel like I really need to fix this for him, so I'll just quickly go down these focuses for him. Okay, yep, let's go 5 equal peoples and complete all of these for him. There we go. Independence War, reclaim the Empire. Looks great. Imperial Divinity, reform the civil service. Yeah, let's get this stability back up. Or, okay, well this no longer does anything, so let's go for a set our authority, get that extra research lot for him. And sadly we can't do claim Mandate of Heaven just yet. And mission to Germany, yeah, we can't really do anything of that. Let's get an extra research slot there, an extra one here, and let's go for a military academy. Perfect for him. Splendid. There you go, would you look at that. Any decisions I can make to fix his country? Hunt down northern bandits. He can probably do all of this anyway. Yeah, he can fix that. Perfect. And what can we get for him? Let's go for, I don't know, we'll just automatically set him to, I don't know, air production or something. Yeah, I'm sure he'll love some air production, why not? And you know, let's actually help his country out even more. Oh. Okay, I've noticed an issue here, which is that he could divert machine tooling and build a civilian factory. So I'm going to have to tell him to not do this, because this would of course be cheating. So yes, no civilian factories. We can't have him cheating. That's just too cheeky. Can I build any more military factories to help him out? Looks like I can, so I'll get some built, because I do want to make this possible for him, and I feel like we can. Anyway, land forts, what can we do? Well, we want to get a few around his capital just to help him, so I'm having some level 10 forts along this border here, just so that he does have an area he could hold if he really needed to. Yeah, this it's just a little thing to help him out, just in case the challenge does prove to be slightly too difficult for him. And of course, because he might struggle with air defences, I'm going to max out some anti-air all over his country to keep him protected from the worst of the German Air Force. He should be good to defend the skies for a while. Perfect, look at that. That is brilliant. Right, his empire is in a lovely position there, I do believe. Any air bases? I suppose we can have a few. Nothing too major though. Perfect. You know what? I'm very happy with what we've created here. I feel that feel like we've done a good job. I feel like we've done an absolutely splendid job. Just allow the day to tick over a bit. Oh, Mr. Military Factory we could build there. Perfection. Look at that. So, what will Taureor be doing with this? Well, he hopefully will be making a video on it and we'll be seeing what he can actually do. Because the German Reich is of course justifying on him. He has 450 days until the German Reich will declare war on him. And just to make it more likely to happen, I'm going to up the threat for Qing China up to 1,000. So now Germany really thinks this person is threatening. They're justifying their claims. They want it. They really want it. And I think they will actually go and take it. Anyway, if you've liked this video, then please do give it a like. If you're coming here because you've watched Taureor and you have no idea who I am, then hello, I'm the Spiffing Brit. And it would be lovely to have you join our community. We're very close to 50k subscribers, which is a very exciting time for me. Who knows what that'll mean? I do have an extra special celebration lined up, which I'll talk about when we get slightly closer to the figure. But yes, thank you very much for joining me here today. I hope you've left a like on the videos. It really does help out the channel, and I really hope to see more of you in the future. If you are interested in seeing this save file and you want a copy for yourself, then do tell me down in the comments below, and if enough people want a save file, I will upload a copy of it somewhere onto the internet, maybe my Google Drive or something, and you guys can download, give it a go. If you want to give it a go, make sure to time-lapse it, record a video of it, send it to me, and I might make a video out of it. Who knows, but I'm just really interested to see how Taureor handles this. Damn good tea today. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gents. I will see you all in the next one.